We're also keeping a close eye on the forecast.
Yes, and we mentioned this earlier in the day. Kamala from Oakland-like temperatures, I would say, this spring on a day like today. Clay Smith, what can you tell us?
Well, Paul, Lori, it's going to be a pretty nice day here across the Tennessee Valley. We have a front approaching, but we're still in the warm side, or on the warm side of this front. Temperatures in the 70s here in Chattanooga, but 2 hours up the road in Nashville, 51 degrees. And locally, just about everyone under cloud cover. And Dalton, of course, 69 right now. About the same as everyone else here in the Valley. Athens at 68, 70 in Fort Payne, and of course 71 here in the Scenic City. Later on today, 83 will be the high in Dalton, 79 in Blue Ridge, 77 in Athens, and 78 in Cleveland. So it's going to be a nice mild day, and most of the rain is going to stay off to our west. But again, as this front approaches, eventually this moisture is going to find its way back to the Tennessee Valley. So as the motorcade's going down 75, things are looking good. No wet roadways, and really no rain to be found here across the Tennessee Valley. So, you know, Vice President Harris, if you're watching this from Air Force 2, I hope you have your allergy medication, because the pollen count is high here in the Tennessee Valley, especially that tree pollen. So that is something we're going to have to consider as we go about the day today. But again, severe threat staying to our east. That's always good news. But later on tonight, that's when this front's going to pass to our south. As that front passes to our south, we're going to have some of that moisture starting to file into the Tennessee Valley. Not necessarily going to be a washout, but as we go throughout the day on Friday, we're going to have several waves of rain pushing through. Again, some could be heavy, but fortunately, we're not looking at much of a severe threat. But look what happens early Saturday morning. I mean, the rain becomes widespread, and we're going to be dealing with quite a bit of rain throughout the day. And then by the afternoon, this is gradually going to wrap up. And believe it or not, by Saturday evening, we're going to start to dry out, and that's going to carry over into your Easter Sunday as well. So here's a look at the latest Futurecast rainfall. These numbers down just a little bit from earlier, but I still think a good 1 to 2 inches of rain through Saturday evening. Possible across North Georgia and Northeast Alabama, and the further north you go, lighter amounts, but still I think upwards of an inch possible in places like Dayton, Cleveland, and even here in Chattanooga. So a pretty good soaking coming our way, and then we dry out, and things are looking much better as we move into next week. And really the overall pattern trend through the middle of April favoring a pretty good probability of drier than normal conditions here across much of the southeast, which is good news because that'll also limit our severe threat as we move into the most active portion of the severe season. So here's a look at your 7-day forecast. Again, rain through Saturday, then we clear out Sunday with plenty of sunshine as we move into next week. So overall, looking pretty good other than the rainy days.